Okay. All right. Go back to how you hated Ottawa. You hated your relationship. Hate's a strong word though. And then
I realized that I need to depart that era of my life.
Okay, so we closed the door on that.
Yep.
You applied at Spencer's, reached out to some fake people in Pearl, and was like,
and they luckily offered me a promotion.
Okay. How do you leave and get a
I
promotion?
didn't have it, but it was great. It worked out well. I mean, I was a pretty solid employee while I was there.
Yeah.
And I was reliable and I believed in the vision. So I think that when I reached out, they're like, yes, come back.
Yeah.
They gave me the restaurant manager role. And I did that for a while and it was super challenging because I dealt with a lot of people that had been in the industry for a very, very long time and had a lot of tenure at the mill. And I was much younger than them. And they didn't necessarily want to listen to me or follow the direction or follow the guidance or coaching. But I think it made me a stronger manager going through that. And then I switched from restaurant manager at the mill and I went to event managing and I managed in events and I managed that whole world for a while. And that's a whole other can of worms when it comes to running the events side of things. And it was great. And it gave me a really good base for how the building runs as a whole, which I think was really solid and really important.
You felt like if you were in restaurant, you were just focused on restaurant. Now you're stepping back and you're seeing an event side of it.
Yeah. Okay. And I think that when I came back to the mill in a manager role, I knew that my end goal was to get to general manager.
Mm-hmm.
That was always my end goal. And I wanted to know the building inside and out to be able to get to the general manager role, to be able to know what I should be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because as the GM, you have to know all of the worlds, whether it's events, whether it's restaurant, whether it's back of house, whether it's the sales office, whether it's you have to know it all.
Yeah.
So I took the event manager role because I wanted to know that side of things. And it was great. And I spent a lot of late night and a lot of long hours. And then I came back to restaurant as a restaurant manager. And I did that for a little bit longer before being offered opportunity to go to another location, our farm location, and be the property manager there. So then I was essentially the general manager of the farm and managed that for a season before being offered senior restaurant manager at the Cambridge Mill. And I did that for a year. And then I went to assistant general manager, where I really started to hone what being a GM is, and seeing kind of that day-to-day life and small increments before landing at GM. And I really truly believe that I needed to go on that journey. For those that don't know, I've been with the Cambridge Mill for 9 years. And I think it was important to take every opportunity that was presented because I knew that the end goal was to get to general manager and I wanted to know everything that I could or that was given to me to be able to be hopefully well-rounded and have an idea of how each of these outlets within one building work and operate.
Cool. Wow.